Let's do this. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Motor Man. And if you're not familiar with this format of video, that would be take one then. What is going on, guys? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. But anyway, welcome to Motor Man. In these types of videos, we talk purely about what is going on in the motorcycling industry. We only talk about the interesting stuff. We don't talk about the bullcrap. We don't talk about the boring bikes. We talk about the bikes that are breaking headway, bikes that are taking over the world. All of that serious stuff, none of that bullshit. We're talking about the serious stuff. Take that BS motorcycle stuff, fling it over there, and then when it gets over there, it will land where Honda is somewhere, and yeah, the BS and the Honda, they can stay over there. Oh, Honda hater. No, I'm not really, but I do throw a bit of crap at Honda sometimes because they're kinda not interesting. Anyway, today's video we are talking about the Yamaha T7 World Raid. Freaking, how long do they want to name it? 700. That's what we're talking about today. Because it's the beginning of November and Eicma Motor Show is like the motor show. If you're gonna report anything about bikes, that's where you want to be. This is what you're gonna talk about because this is the shit. Okay. Now, the specs have been released. We know what we're dealing with the Yamaha T7. I actually know a guy that is there and asked Yamaha for me in regards to the specs of the T7 because I'm trying to get the information out to you guys, and you would have clicked on this video and you would have seen disappointing or whatever in the title, and bear with me, don't hate on me. Let me explain myself. It's just a little bit disappointing. Now, I have this article here and I'm gonna throw it up on the screen for you guys to see. And as you can see, it says Eicma 2018 Yamaha T7 700 specifications and details released. So the Eicma 2018 has started with a bang, as many motorcycle factories have begun blah 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 blah. We always get all this bit. Let me just go down to the juicy details because that's what this video is all about. Earlier this year, 700 spotted, okay, now Yamaha. Okay, so they've revealed the specifications and the features, and as you go down in the first paragraph, you'll just see that they say, we just hope that Yamaha India, this is a Indian-based website that I found here reporting on Eicma, but they're talking about getting it in 2020. And I did read another article that was talking about it coming to the US in 2020 as well, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. And this is my first part of the disappointment, because if I just go to my other tab here for a second, guys, you can see right here, this is a Cycle World article for you guys in the US that was dated the 8th of November 2016. 16, yeah? Sweet 16, yeah? Not sweet 18. 1-6, okay? Cycle World article. The Yamaha T7 T7 concept might be our favorite bike at Eicma. Okay. This was fucking interesting, okay? I was hyped for this. I remember this article from 2 years ago like it was yesterday. Now this article will be in the description if you want to check it out. But seriously, yeah, the 8th of November, which is, it's the 6th of November today. The only difference is it's 2 years ago and they're still talking about the bike, okay? Now, if you go down in the article, you'll read about it, and you'll see the pictures. This is kind of more of like an initial release article, just kind of talking about a bike that no one expected to see from Yamaha, which is fair enough because they're making strides, and I thought that's wicked, this new bike from them. But when I saw it, I was crapping my pants. I was putting new pants on and they were getting crapped. That's what was happening, because I was like, oh my god, a MT-07 and an off-roading bike, are you crazy? And the way that they showed it to the world was epic, because if you've seen the video, which I'll come to in a second, there's this guy doing all this kind of rally riding. So I was like, this isn't your regular like Africa Twin or something, or like, might be a great bike, don't get me wrong, but this is proper off-road bike. This isn't like a half thing, even though obviously it can do that. It can do proper off-road. That's what I thought. But then I obviously dug into it. I found out it was the MT-07's engine, like I'm kind of talking about now. And then they were saying it weighs under 400 pounds. You can see I've highlighted here 75 horsepower because it's the MT-07's engine. And I was like, okay, great, this is wicked. But the one thing, and I made a video on this 2 years ago saying you have to wait for the weight. Wet weight is what's important. We need to know if it's light or not, because they're showing it in a rally concept. Now there was a few videos that came up. There was one, I'm pretty sure it's from ADV Pulse if I remember. It was quite a while ago. And in that specific video, there was a guy ripping around a kind of dirt track. I think it was in Germany. It might have been Motorrad or ADV Pulse or something. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. It was a while ago. And you could see when the guy was riding off-road that he made the bike look heavy, and he was a really good rider. I mean, he'd ride it a lot better than I would if I was riding that bike. So I thought, it's starting to look a bit beefy. And one of the reasons why I'm super disappointed and why it says disappointing or whatever in this video is, look at the pictures here. Look at this T7 picture. Look at this picture from the side with the kind of desert mountains in the back with that aquaprobic pipe on it. Now I know you're not going to get aquaprobic pipe just like that from standard. I mean, that's not important, is it? Look at the styling of it. I really like the rawness of it. Look at this. Look at him like drifting. Look at the front projectile kind of lights. And look at that. I mean, it's so badass, and it's like rally, no fucks given. I really liked what it, like that right there. This seat looked like a kind of MX bike seat. It was high. Even the kind of dash, the little flick switches and stuff, which I know is not going to end up being on the production bike, but just the way that they kind of showed this big screen and all this kind of, see that, look at all the wiring in the photo there. I love that. I just think, I know they're going to clean these bits up because it's a concept bike, but certain things like the handguards, for example, and the way you could see, it says CP2 on the engine and stuff, I thought this might be pretty close to being a production bike. So I was super happy about it. I thought, T7, this is the shit. I'm gonna sell whatever bike I've got and I want it. And I was so hyped for it. And as you can see here at Eicma 2 years ago, it is right there. It's fucking right fucking there. 2 years ago. Give me that shit 2 years ago, please. Yeah, look at it, man. Are you mad? Look, it is there, all glistening, clean. It shouldn't be clean, man. It should be dirty as fuck, man. Come on, look at it. It looks like it's ready for production, right? Come on, man. You guys know. Look at that. That looks mad. That looks really nice. Oh, man. Makes me want it even more now. I'm gonna get off topic. See, look at the display and shit with the maps and stuff. That's epic, man. Anyway, I saw this. I was hyped. Like I said, it was hype bulls, man. That's what it was. It was hype bulls. I was super happy about that. And quite frankly, I was just, man, I was thinking, if this just turns out to have low weight, I'm gonna crap myself. I'm gonna legit crap myself. And let me find this other article for you guys right here, because I'm telling you, yeah, there was various things that were hyping me up about this bike. Now look, if I go to my next tab, you'll see I've got this video, which I'll link in the description. I'm only going to show you for a second the video, but let me record this as well. So, I'm going to bring this video up for you guys. You guys can kind of see this. I'm going to mute it because it just got music going over it. But you can see here, look at this rally environment, the new destination, fucking adventure and shit. And then we got this. I don't want to see this bit in the showroom, man. Go back to that adventure rally stuff. Like, my computer's getting a bit slow because I'm screen recording. But I was hyped for this bike, man. This bike looks sick. I was proper excited for it. CP2. Look at these like Dakota hills and shit. I don't know where the fuck this is. I'm English, I don't know where it is. It's a fucking desert. This shit's riding in the desert, man. Are you high? I was all on this. I was so happy for it. But let me get into a big disappointing kind of part for me was not disappointing yet. I mean, disappointing now, but at the time, what happened was I thought, if they're using an MT-07 engine, how much lighter can an MT-07 really get? Now, what happened in the end is I thought, well, you got 180 odd kilos for an MT-07. This is going to be heavier. It's got a big fuel tank. I was hoping it was nowhere near 200 kilos. I was hoping 190 max, because I had 145 kilograms CRF 250L and the weight was good. And I know it was never going to be that light, but I just wanted it to be as light as possible. And unfortunately, I found out from the contact that I have that he's telling me it's 205 or 210 kilograms. It's different. People at Yamaha, at Eicma in 2018 have quoted around 205 to 210 kilos. Now, it's a bit of a problem. You can't do proper off-roading on that type of heavy weight of a bike. And 75 horsepower, fantastic. The looks, fantastic. But that's another thing. For me, the looks have got a little bit more bland. Like in this page, you can see here, the concept, T7, rally history. You can see all this stuff, next evolution. And I love the way it's called T7, and it was very sharp and raw looking. And then they changed it to this World Raid 10-year 700, which is just the deadest name. I'm sorry, it's such a dead name. And then, of course, I'm like, okay, Eicma's released the specs. I found out that it's 210 kilos. We know the MT-07's engine's got 75 horsepower. So just now, at the end of the day, I think me and half of you guys watching was basically waiting for the weight. And unfortunately, it seems that we found out it's 210 kilos, maybe 205, but 205, 210 is heavy. It's not a light bike, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys prefer it to be like this, like 210 kilos and have a big tank? I would prefer it to have a smaller tank and be lighter and actually think I could do some rally on it. Like I'm not driving across Peru in a Dakar rally or something and need like long, need to go far before my next petrol stop. I'm just in Thailand. But I want a proper capable bike off-road, and a reliable, powerful, brappy off-road bike is perfect. The T7 could have been perfect. I'm really quite disappointed, because like if you go here, engine on the specifications here and everything, it says max power 54 kilowatts, which you can then convert to 72.4 horsepower. Like I've kind of mentioned, it is it's the MT-07's engine. You kind of know what you're getting with the MT-07's engine. So that's kind of pretty much it for you for this video today, guys. I always over talk everything, so hopefully this video hasn't been too long. If you've enjoyed this video, definitely comment below. But before I do end it, I just want to say, get up close and personal. What do you guys think? Like, I'm genuinely curious what the online consensus is. Are you happy with 210-ish kilos and 75 horsepower? Would you do proper off-road on a T7? To me, it looked like Yamaha T7. Love the name, love the look. It looked raw and it looked like a rally bike. And then it had 75 horsepower off-road engine. I was like, I was so happy. And now it's just kind of gone into a World Raid look, and it's kind of got a bit beefy looking. They kind of stuck Tenier on the name. Okay, maybe the T and T7 stood for that, but it looks like it's gone towards an Africa Twin instead of like a rally bike, and they really made it look like a rally bike. And that is a very big part of why I was very excited for this bike. So unfortunately, I am pretty disappointed with everything, to be honest. I want to say, I don't think I've missed anything else from the article. Everything that I just showed you guys will be in the description, just like this article that is directly talking about everything right now, because Eicma is on. But yeah, for me, pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie. I wanted something lighter. I would personally take, like, say 50 horsepower and 180 kilos if they could do that. I know the logistics aren't as simple as that because you're using an T7's engine that comes with a certain amount of weight, but you don't need much horsepower for it, really, generally talking, and weight is very important. So I'm pretty disappointed with it. What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Hopefully I didn't drag this video on too long. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, let me know by leaving a comment below, and maybe I'll do more. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of bikes that have come out over Eicma, and there's some very interesting stuff. So, until the next episode, guys, I will see you then, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Motorman out. It'd still be a sick bike, I'm sure. Still disappointed.